LaLiga's plan to carry Villarreal's home day across the Atlantic reads like a plot twist nobody asked for. A December fixture slated for a sunlit, corporate amphitheatre in Miami instead of the orange clay hush of Villarreal's Estadio de la Ceramica, a swap that has already split boardrooms, broadcast desks and terraces. The Spanish Federation has formally registered the request to move the match, and both clubs have signalled willingness to take the fixture overseas, a step that transforms a local ritual into an international product. That procedural step has provoked a raw response from the men who play the game. The Players' Union has spoken up, its president saying publicly that workers' conditions cannot be changed every 10 minutes, and insisting that players were not properly consulted about an upheaval that changes travel, rest and preparation for elite athletes. Those comments landed like a mirror smashed on radio waves, an urgent reminder that behind commercial spreadsheets are human bodies that must perform under shifting, sometimes punitive conditions. Europe's governing institutions have not been merely spectators. Senior voices at UEFA have cautioned against treating domestic league fixtures like touring exhibitions, warning that approving such exceptions risks opening a precedent that would slowly hollow out traditional competition structures and hand decision-making to commercial architects rather than their communities. The argument from governing bodies is not purely sentimental. It's structural. Once one league exports a fixture, others may follow, and the definition of a home earned away could become negotiable commodity. Political and sporting resistance has also come from within Spain's elite. One of the country's most prominent clubs has publicly opposed the proposal, arguing that exporting fixtures undermines the sporting project and asking federations to step in to preserve competitive integrity. That pushback shows the debate is not simply about money versus progress. It is also about trust, fairness, and who gets to decide the future of fixtures that communities have long treated as civic events. Meanwhile, the architects of the Miami idea deploy a different narrative: growth, global relevance and revenue. LaLiga's leadership and supporters of the plan frame a Miami match as a way to court American audiences, attract sponsors and help Spanish clubs close the financial gap with other global competitions. A pragmatic sales pitch in an era where broadcast markets and sponsorship ecosystems drive investment. For many executives, this is modernization. For many fans, it feels like a sale of identity. The home day becomes an export product. The reality behind both arguments is granular and human. Players will face longer trips and disrupted routines. Local supporters risk losing the once-in-a-generation thrill of hosting a giant like Barcelona. Broadcasters must rewrite schedules and federations must decide whether exceptions will be granted. The immediate decision, approved, blocked or delayed, will reverberate. If UEFA or FIFA allow the match, calendars and loyalties will shift. If they refuse, the ruling will reaffirm limits on how far commercial logic can reach into the map of the sport. Either outcome will shape not just a December kickoff, but how European football defines itself going forward.